Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1, Phathead, Cande Roth. We are looking at possible wintry mix going on today. It's definitely going to be some rain, some wet stuff, maybe this afternoon. You could see, I don't want to say the word, Cande. I don't want to say it.
All right, but it's that white stuff we saw during the game in Buffalo. That's
right.
How we'll leave it.
And it's going to be around the freezing mark, around 30 to 32, so we'll see. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how things go. And, yeah, you couldn't have a better-looking playoff game than that, the Bills-Bengals with the snow.
I was thinking about that. I'm like, I almost texted you. I was like, this is all the snow I need to see.
I'm good. I'm good. It's funny. I watching that game and, huddled on my couch, right? I almost expect afterwards, I went outside to throw garbage out, and I was shocked that it wasn't snowing. I'm like,
I know. You're like, hey, this is great. I love it.
I know.
And you turn off the TV, and it's over.
And then the game comes on in San Francisco, and it's sunny, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Oh, it looks so nice in Santa Clara, didn't it?
Yeah, little sunshine.
Oh, it looks so nice.
All good. That was, Candy's still licking her wounds from
I am, but
game.
Listen, I am a forever Giant fan.
Mm-hmm.
So while, I wanted them to go all the way, we knew there'd be hardships. There were, but they had a great year, and they've come a long way.
Yes.
Next year is going to be even better. So I'm not complaining. I come from a place of love.
That's it. That's all you can do. They exceeded expectations this year, for sure.
Absolutely.
I had a nice Father-Son Day. Well, let me go back to Friday. Abigail and Elijah had their first professional tennis lesson, at a place, the two of them. And right after, Leah was in a new group playing on Friday nights.
So it's the same place?
No, well, so she plays 3 days at one place, 1 day at another place.
And the place that Elijah and Abigail went to is the same place Leah goes?
Yeah, on Friday. So we're at the same place, yeah. And so they had fun. And then Saturday, the girls all went to get their hair done.
Ooh, I got my hair done Saturday, too.
So they were out all day. Well, hold on. I'm going to circle back to that. I don't want to forget. So they go, they were out by 10 in the morning. They go out, they get their hair done, and then Leah in the afternoon had tennis. So they took her to tennis. So me and Elijah spent the whole day together, and we did a father-son sushi outing for lunch.
How lovely. And you sent me a video of him enjoying his California rolls.
I sent you that video, right?
Yes. He's a character. Do you understand me? I'm going to bring him out to dinner with me next time. Definitely add to the entertainment factor.
He was enjoying, all right. We did that, and then watch some football, and he was playing his video game and whatever, and the girls came home, and then yesterday Leah had another afternoon tennis. Dana took her to that. I watched the Bills and Bengals, so it was kind of a relaxed weekend. I did take Abby and Elijah out to a playground yesterday. We had a very nice afternoon. Yep. Went to the elementary school playground. The two of them were there for about an hour. While they played on the playground, I walked around the playground, trying to get steps in, Cande. Yeah. So I walked around, and then they want.
I'm sorry, right? I had to sneeze.
You good over there? Oh my God! And then we went to Wendy's. Took them to Wendy's. It was a quiet, relaxed.
It's lovely. So you got some time with the two younger ones, and it wasn't all Leah's world. Because sometimes I think we all live in Leah's world.
We do. Most people in this house live in Leah's world, for sure.
Yeah, we all live there, and we're lucky to just be on the sidelines.
Yes. As a matter of fact, not only did I get the extra time with Abigail and Elijah, but when we went to Wendy's, two of Elijah's female classmates happened to be in Wendy's eating as well. And he was so embarrassed, like trying to hide from them.
That is so hysterical.
I went up to them. I went up to the mother, went up to the girls. I said, feel free to come over the table and bother Elijah. He's being a little shy. And it was very cute, Candy. Little 4th grade stuff going on there.
I love that. I love that. I remember my first boyfriend in the 5th grade, Richard Lorino. Not going to forget it.
Yeah.
In the 5th grade. Well, he asked me, call me on the phone, do you want to go study? I said, okay. In the school, we would, whatever. He gave me like some little kind of ring.
Oh my God.
And then 2 days later, we hated each other and I gave him back the ring. And that was the end of my love, my first boyfriend.
That was it. That was the start. Everything downhill after that.
Everything downhill after that. The start, the finish in about 2 days.
Unreal. Candy, in other news, I'm reading, and I'm kind of getting sad because I'm reading this article about U.S. landmarks and the favorite and least favorite landmarks for people to visit. And I'm starting to realize I have not seen many landmarks in my time. So
it is something, I want to do too. I feel the same way.
Do you know what people vote as the worst landmark to go visit?
I don't want it to be Yellowstone, but go ahead.
No, it is the Hollywood sign.
So true. I've seen it.
So the locals have restricted access to the Hollywood Hills, so it's hard to get up close legally.
Right.
So you're basically seeing it from afar, like you do in pictures.
And it's not even a nice sign.
Right. It's just weird it's not
just letters. Letters.
Yeah. So Hollywood sign, the worst landmark to go visit.
I have to totally agree with that, even though it was a landmark, quite frankly.
Other ones on the list, the Brooklyn Bridge, Candy.
Well, you've seen one bridge, you've seen them all.
I remember 4th grade. We walked over the Brooklyn Bridge. That was a trip.
I love that you can do that, though. I love it.
Yeah. Times Square, one of the worst to go see.
It depends what time of year and what year it was.
Listen.
Years ago, it was nasty.
I've been in the middle of Times Square, as most people listening have, I'm sure, once. So there's some neon signs. What's so great about Times Square? I don't know.
I know. I get you.
I don't get it. The Hollywood Walk of Fame is unpopular.
Been there, and it was very disappointing.
Really? Why? What's the feeling?
It's much smaller. You think it's very grand, and it's really not. It's quite small. And, you go around, you put your feet here and there, and, Marilyn Monroe had bigger feet than me, and blah, blah, blah. And then, that's a good 20 minutes of that, and then that's it.
All right, so other popular ones, Mount Rushmore is popular.
I've never been there, and I would like to go.
Now, I've heard it's smaller than you think.
I think everything is. Like, we went to Plymouth Rock when I was a kid. It's so small.
It's nothing, right?
It's a little rock with a fence around it.
It's the
I
national.
Can't believe it.
The National Mall in D.C. people like.
Oh, they do, but I've never been there either.
The Pearl Harbor National Memorial people like. The Statue of Liberty is popular.
Never been inside of it.
And I don't think I have either, unless I was a real little kid. And number one, people's favorite, Arlington National Cemetery.
That is something. If you like cemeteries, that's a good one.
Yeah, number one on the landmark viewing list. Yeah, interesting.
Wow.
Candy, we're less than 20 minutes to your Bald and the Beautiful entertainment. Everything from Nashville to Hollywood. We are looking at wet stuff today, which could turn to a wintry mix later this afternoon into this evening. So be on the lookout for that as you're driving around. Could get a little dicey. We'll see how that all works out. Let's hit the roads. My Country 96.1.
Phathead and Candy in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.